Aloha everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Merissa Indigo of Divine DNA Blueprint Mystery School, and today we're going to share just a little light blast to support your journey. We're going to talk about confusion today and how fabulous it is when this state of mind and emotion comes forth for us in our consciousness experience. We're going to share a little bit about how to start to expand this experience and how to support ourselves in deprogramming the old ways of functioning and our old associations with the sensations of confusion, and expand this and show you multiple ways of looking at it. So we're going from linear to quantum on every level now in the consciousness journey. So the idea here is to support you in reframing. We want to deprogram how we are perceiving everything in our experience, bringing our full conscious awareness to everything that we are observing. So the idea here is to stop, take a moment, take a breath, look at what am I experiencing in this now? What is my reaction, or what is my response to whatever it is that's going on in my life, as I am now learning through conscious navigation how to be a conscious, fully aware and present and empowered co-creator in my life experience. So when we are having these moments of confusion on the journey, when different timelines are presenting themselves, an old timeline is collapsing and the new one hasn't come in yet, and maybe we are trying to also, in this process of transitioning, of calibrating ourselves from a linear, distorted, or separated off construct to a unified or a whole way of functioning at a quantum level, we are learning as we go. So yeah, confusion is a normal part of the journey. So we want to support you in kind of decompressing any of the angst or any of the fear that may arise with this process when confusion comes up. And also, we're thinking of that wonderful Genesis song, The Land of Confusion. Yeah, this is definitely a story that many of us are participating in right now, as we are all unplugging from the matrix, as we are all hearing this clarion call to do something different, to try something new, something we've always wanted to do, perhaps we've always dreamed of. Now, how are we going to bridge the gap between where we are and where we want to be? So I hope you really enjoy this clip and it is supportive for you. This is a selection from a consciousness discussion, and if you are new to my work, welcome. We are here to support you in the most incredible, empowering, enlightening, and inspiring deprogramming of your life to come fully into your unity consciousness as a sovereign and divine consciousness creator being here on time ship Earth. I am a way shower, I am an ascension guide and an oracle, and we are here to have this conscious discussion. I hope you love the material. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for your participation, your subscribes and likes and shares, and your passion. And here we go. Let's dive in. The fun part with this is that, our human experience looks at these things in one light. And then from the quantum experience, we get to expand our perception and really take in the whole picture. And so first we will begin with congratulating you on confusion, because that is one of the first big signs that the shifts are happening. They are coming. We are preparing. It's letting us know about the new coming forth, which is quite beautiful and divine. And so a wonderful little key code is, when we are confused, it's just a sign to let us know to not think so much and to come into the heart space, because the heart is the true mind. So that's one little tidbit that we will share is, anytime you have confusion, it's a great sign, and you can stop and give thanks. Thank you for showing me I'm having this experience. This is letting me know to open up the portals of perception, to feel in and to receive information in a new way now, which is actually our original way before we came, into all of that we have gone through in the original the first part of our life. And so we're getting ready now, for the next level. So just know, anytime we have confusion, that's a really great sign, because it's letting you know not only is the new preparing to present itself to you, it is inviting you, it is calling you, but also to go into the heart space and to start to open the heart and to start to use that as your compass, as your navigation to feel in. And so you've already expressed, this is beautiful. You're sharing like, okay, yes, you've got 3 jobs and you're feeling your energy. Your energy is starting to show you like, hey, this isn't sustainable. And so we take that information, bringing our awareness, our attention down into the heart center, and first start with that gratitude to be shown that even though there is much that is unknown right now, there is stuff that is known, which will take you to the next place. And so first there's kind of a surrendering in and say, okay, I have some information here that's letting me know that this is too much, that my energy, this is not sustainable. And I'm here to honor and to respect my energy. And so then we're going to be opening up trust and faith that you don't have to compromise anymore. That was the
Mhm.
old way. So sometimes a lot of these pieces, these patterns are kind of interlinked, if you will, showing us, oh, the old ways are not working for me anymore. And then what happens in our experience? Well, then we may experience some fear, some anxiety about the unknown. And so
Yeah.
the invitation here is to just throw the anxiety and the fear, allow that, welcome it, say, thank you for showing me. All of this is new. And we know that in the way that in our psychology as well, with the vagus nerve, the limbic brain, it's always trying to protect us from some unexpected calamity. And to know that that is the linear mind's process and that there's a whole quantum way of doing this. So we first want to honor the biological process. Thank you so much for showing me the fear and the nervousness, the anxiety, because I know that you're trying to do your best to your body and neurology to protect me. So thank you so much for doing your job. And I'm going to actually take it now. Thank you. It's almost like you're getting the memo and you're going to now take that paperwork to the next level, which is looking at ourselves objectively and honestly and starting to trust the path. Okay, now I'm doing 3 jobs and that is too much for me. And I would like some feedback from the universe to show me a sustainable way. So the first piece is honoring where you are, honoring your energy, being proud of yourself, and having gratitude that you are seeing clearly that this is not sustainable. And seeing is the big piece. Once we see, the solution can come forth. So then our job, and this is where kind of some of the law of attraction stuff comes in, is to start to line up with that trust. Being able to see and get a feel for what that feels like is the very, very pivotal, very important next step. So then you want to embrace, and this is part of, again, some of that law of attraction, the fake it till you make it, where we surrender the fear, we throw that onto the fire, we surrender the anxiety, honoring that that is just our own neurochemistry trying to save us. And we
Yeah.
rationalize that, we allow that, we say, thank you so much for showing me, but I'm going to put that down because I can go higher than this. I know I can. So then you go into this dream weaving, dream awake, what your dream life would look like and feel like and how empowering. And you want to really go into the feeling and allowing your frequency to consistently lift. So you want to really have fun with the imagineering phase of that and spend time every day. The more time you spend every day affirming that that is a real reality, you will
Mhm.
be able to feel it more like it's already here, which is the process of anchoring your higher realm here into the physical. So it's like you have to hold it, but you're also letting it float and honoring divine timing. But while you're working with this process, you're allowing yourself to receive the aligned guidance, the synchronistic guidance from higher self on the action steps. We're all in this process of the brain pulling us back into the old way because we function that way for a really long time. And
Yeah.
so we start to look at this, we depersonalize, say, oh my gosh, that's just my human biology trying to help me, and God love it. I mean, it is doing its best, but I know more, I can do more with it. So I'm going to find what helps me feel supported now. A lot of it can just be looking into your environment and finding things to be grateful for and engaging in a dialogue as well with your higher self. Say, okay, I'm learning how to listen and communicate with you and to trust you. And, asking for action steps, the inspired action steps, that this whole process is a lot is unseen and we are feeling our way through to feel. What you want to do is I call it, when we're in these moments of realizing like I can't do this anymore at this rate, I've got to honor my energy, then that kicks up the emotion, then we start to go through allow the emotion, and then we come to what I call walking ourselves off from the edge, walking away from the edge where we feel like oh my gosh, and bringing in some inspiration. And so you really want to start exploring the mastery of your own frequency, whether it's comedy, the Abraham Hicks videos, seeing like adorable animal videos,
Mhm.
going out and looking at the wildflowers, like finding what things really light up your inner child, that bring you to that divine trust space, and milk it and really allow it to continue. And you're going to start to see like, wow, this is actually a scientific process of calibrating myself into that higher frequency. And it is a science. And there are many ways to get there. This year, the 7 year, is the opportunity to become masters of our energy. And there are many ways we can do that. You could even be toning and being silly, and all of a sudden you're giggling and you're like, oh my God, my whole frequency just shifted. Like, yes, like, and embracing that and coming into that feeling of freedom again. And when you're in that space, then you ask, okay, universe, show me, what do I need to do to bridge the gap? How do I get from here to there to bring it down? Please show me. And they will give you steps.